We're live. I started the stream.
Yeah,
Can anyone confirm?
yeah, we are back live.
Yeah, we are back live. Okay, you can
Okay,
speak.
both voice. Nice. Okay, so I'm gonna continue with Zil. So wait, you can see my chart, right?
Yeah, they can see your chart.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna continue with Zil. So you can see on a low time frame we got our bearish retest, but yeah, it's did hold like this kind of area. So if we can still hold this 12 cent area, we should retest like probably wait, yeah, 15, 14. That would be a really, really strong area you want to see flip. But yeah, so you want to watch reaction at this area here, 14 cents. That's a pretty, pretty strong area. And if you can flip that, that will be an easy long to at least this supply zone here at 16. Wait, I got some. Can you still see my stream or chart?
They can see it.
Okay, perfect. So if you long like here, a flip of this area would be a nice long till like at least the upper range of here like 16 cents, so that's what you would want to watch. But other than that, back into here, I get a bearish retest on the higher time frame should send us to like 1 cent again. Like you can see, you got this huge volume buy volumes, but we when we get something like this, we also retrace it in the dump. That's for Zil. Bears, you got anything to BTC or ETH?
Yeah, I think I can discuss the update I posted on my channel.
Yeah,
Okay, let me share my chart for now. Can you hear me clearly, guys? I think you and I have the same levels, bro. Uh, just a bit of information that the daily market structure is bullish on this one since we broke this high and closed above it. I think this is just a pullback to a lower demand zone. So, so what you said earlier was around this level, right? 39, 39.6, if I remember
yeah,
correctly.
yeah.
Yep. So we both have those levels on the daily. So on the daily time frame, it remains untapped, and below here we have refined order blocks on the lower time frame. So for me, that's the lowest price can go uh, for the last for a last leg up or a last chance. So price the daily can't close below this strong low, which is 37 134. That would mean change in market structure on the daily to bearish. So if it does that, if it closes here, I'll personally mainly look for shorts for further downside. So that's it for my BTC update. I think we pretty much covered the same stuff on this level. Right? So right now I'm long on this level. I'm not expecting it to pump higher, but it should be a nice scalp. What do you think? Bro, what do you think, Mania?
Yeah, yeah, I agree. Totally.
Yeah, just up to here, 45k. Then short it down again. just a nice scalp here. So that's my Bitcoin update. Daily is bullish. Just a summary. Daily is bullish. All these for me is just pull back on the daily. So I'm still looking for longs. There's no reason to be overly bearish. Then I posted an altcoin which is near. Let me show it to you guys. Let me remove that. So near is lots of people were asking for near the past days. So here it is. Near is obviously
Here is your volume is, I think, really low. Can you increase it?
okay. Okay, there. How about? Okay, I think my volume increased now. So for near, we have a daily bullish market structure. When we broke this high, that broke this low, we gained the daily bullish market structure. So at this point, our underlying market structure is now bullish. Then when I go to uh, the 4-hour time frame, this is a pullback. This one, this one is a pullback of this leg up. So when we broke this high again, we started pulling back to this 4-hour point of interest or demand zone. Then we have our refined levels here, three levels to be exact. So the first level was 15.124, which hit to the dollar here. Yeah, it hit to the dollar that gave something 3% pump up. But if BTC decides to run this low, I think near is just going to close below this again. Depends, highly depends on Bitcoin at this point. So this was my long earlier on my own account. So I think this is a this was a pretty easy trade since we expected that pullback after a bullish break of market structure again on this one. So that's it for my near USDT perp. Do we have chart requests on? Uh, oh wait, do we have chart requests? I'm streaming your
Oh,
screen. I think if we do,
or any other questions regarding trading?
do we have questions?
Solana. Should I take a look or
Yeah, bro. Go take a look.
wait? My screen is so regarding Solana, as you can see on the far, we are losing a pretty strong area. It's like this 104, 105. I was long here, took profits on the way up, so closed my the most here. But now retesting this area and losing it, so it's not really looking good on the 4-hour. Let's check the 12. Yeah, so if we close below here, we should probably see like a bit area or long area will probably be, yeah, this is, wait, looking at this area, 97 would be a nice one for the scalp, but not the strongest level. So yeah, that's for Solana 97 we will be watching. Let's look at any VWAPs. We are losing the yearly VWAP, anchored VWAP, so also not good. So Solana not really looking good for now for any longs or in the spot. To be honest, if we are really going to buy some spot area, it will probably be the range low, or something like 80. This area is your spot buy, but otherwise just some scalp longs on the lower time frame. So 97 is a scalp long, and let's see what else we got. So you can see we got like on many alts this pattern, like creating higher highs and higher lows, but now with some market break structure on the 4-hour charts across all alts, even on the daily, I think. So yeah, we got some bearish retests too. So I think for now it's good to look at BTC and ETH, but overall alts are not performing well. Like if you see how this is like down 30%, I think we can still move more down. And regarding Solana, like 97 is a area for long. You want to add anything, Beerus?
No, bro. I think that's perfect on Solana.
Okay. So we got FTM. I had marked as, yeah, same with FTM. Losing really strong levels here. This one is like 117 area was a really strong area I was watching and hoping to hold, but we went like straight through it in within one candle, you know. This is a 10% candle. So for now, let us see any longs. For any longs, you get this block here. But even that's not really a strong area. We got like, if you look on the daily, like kind of a deviation, a strong one. But still, I think 97, which I got front run last time, is a really strong area. So that's what you want to be watching and put some alerts on, because even if we get that, we should get a really nice bounce here. And acceptance below this area, you don't know what's going to happen. Like, I only got here some demand, but pretty sure this won't hold it long. Got this strong pump, and once we gain acceptance below like the $1 mark, you can expect to reach levels like here. But for now, on the lower time frame, you would be watching any longs here, like at the $1 mark and then 97 cents. But we are retracing like the whole pump with creating higher highs, higher lows. And yeah, we got even on the lower time frame. If we got the 1 hour, you can see we got these double tops on many alts. So these areas were pretty good areas to go short or even hedge if we were long from I don't know, somewhere like here. This was the area to de-risk on these bearish retests. Yeah. Anything to add, Beerus?
Uh, no, that's perfect. I just think alts are retracing faster than they were
Yeah,
climbing up.
exactly. Like you can see this really slow climb and now dump within
I think,
fast time, look at the daily. Like within like 5 candles we have retraced this whole pump, and here we couldn't even really pump, like it took a long time. And then
yeah,
like
a lot
you
of
can see
alts
this one
like that.
candle is like 5 days of pumping.
Yeah,
That's
it
why.
fully retraced the move.
Exactly. So we got Luna. So with Luna, yeah, it pumped like strong, really strong. It was one of the most strongest alts during the pump, but fully, like fully retraced this pump beginning from here. And we didn't even get a pump of this retesting this area. You can see we got probably even a bearish retest of this area, to be honest. Yeah, look. And now the level you want to watch is 82, like our range from, if you consider this a range, to be this low here, 82 is a nice one. And below that, if we got 78 on the daily time frame. The level you want to hold is 70. Anything below that, acceptance below that, then you can expect a retrace of this whole pump. Yeah. But you can see like we got 1 week of down and now following. So we got a similar structure to last time. Like we got a huge pump and now retracing, maybe even getting a bearish retest of this level and then commencing down. Regarding to YT YouTube comment, yeah, we're right. Everything follows BTC, but still altcoins don't move the same percentage as alts. So you can see like, for example, we got now Luna. Luna already dumped like, yeah, 12% within a few candles. And if you look at BTC from the same kind of, it's 5%, so it's only the half. So that's why we want to look at strong levels for alts. We got AVEX and AX. Yeah, also not looking good. So they're all retracing these pumps. So now let's look any place I would long here. This was the area to hold. Went straight through it. So for now, not really interested until reclaiming this area, then test this area again. But below that, not really strong levels you got. Yeah, not the strongest levels. Got 70, but for any longs, I want to see a reclaim of 77, 78. But same with all other altcoins retracing these whole pumps. Damn, this is a bad one. And how did I miss this? So yeah, we are approaching a long area on XC. So put some alerts at 44 and between 44 and 45. So maybe we should get a nice bounce here at this area. Look out for something like this. Could sweep these lows. So be careful if you're going too long here. But overall, I think this should get a nice bounce and retest. Let us see how even lower time frame. Yeah, retest at least 52. If we can hold 44, 45. Regarding if I use EXO charts, yeah, I use EXO charts for trading, but mainly only for BTC and ETH, because with alts you got a lot of spoof volume and it's hard to read flow for alts. I mean, there are better assets, so in the end they follow BTC. you want to look at BTC mainly if you're looking for a flow. Let's see any other questions. F FET. This doesn't have perps, right? No. This spot only, I think, right? A lot of wicks on these low volume coins. Not the cleanest charts, to be honest. Got some lows here. Yeah, price action is weird on this one. Not gonna lie. Like it's not for now. You can expect to at least test this area here. And yeah, on the daily. So this is a strong area here. Want to be watching this block, but as I said, huge pumps and huge dumps follow. That's the PA you can watch on many pumps and dumps. It's not a pump and dump, but retracing these pumps over a certain amount of time. So for FET, like watch this area, but I don't think really this may be some consolidation here and then at least test this 30 cent mark. Could be a long lose that level and then we should make a new low probably. Right. This price action doesn't tell you anything much. And yeah, so any acceptance below 30 cents, this looks bad. Let's go over the list. This coin. The right one. So got some level already marked. All low volume coins. So we see a lot of wicks on these. Yeah, not going to hold here, I think. Doesn't seem like it. Like this price action, these low volume coins, like they are really low volume, right? You can see these on the wicks. Not much. This shouldn't. Yeah. So for now, the area you want to see to hold is. Wait, let me get rid of this one. Let's look at the daily. Can we get something like here? You got this fake breakout deviation and on the daily, and even got like this simple pattern of a bearish retest. So what you want to see a lot on a lot of altcoins you see when doing a range or something. And if you break it, we get a deviation and then get a bearish retest of a range high and then go to at least the mean, test the mean and acceptance below the mean and you see range low. Like this is a good pattern to see during ranges and range breakouts. Same with BTC currently. So not strong levels on this coin. We got some. Yeah, I think 48, 50, like this whole area should hold. If you want to add spot, or if you are on spot, you want to see to hold this area. Otherwise, I would cut. But price action also not really look looking good. Like you got pumps, slow dumps, pump, and now again dump. So maybe at least see a lower, a higher low here. That's why this area must hold. Otherwise, low. Make a new low here again. FTM already checked.
I think they want GMT.
GMT. Coin, you want to look at lower time frames because there's not much price action because it launched like in March. So yeah, if you look on the 1 hour, it's like a range you can see, but a range with five movements. It's a 20% movement. So okay, why is this holding pretty nice? That's a good question. That's a really good question. But I think it's correlated to the new app released on Weapon. So you got these NFTs of shoes. If you like run, you get free money, I think. And I think it's also correlated to GMT. So we want to look into that. I think this has some potential. If BTC holds 40k, this could run again, in my opinion. You want to always look for strong coins doing dumps, and this is one currently. So for any areas, mm, let us check like the 4 hour. Yeah, not even so much data. This is you either want to hold spot on this one or scalp long. So you can see like higher lows, higher highs. This buy low buy, we got the structure here now since a week. So if this keeps holding the structure, you want to bid until proven otherwise, That's a strat you want to follow. So if you create like this low here, you want to watch for de-risking if you're holding this. And for any longs, it's keeping with these higher lows. So you want to watch this one, maybe do like retest here and then go up again. And if it breaks structure, you can also expect a quick dump. You want to add anything, Beres, on the charts?
No, bro. I think it's explained.
So we got NWC. I don't know this coin, to be honest. I think a lot of wicks, but it's a Q coin. So yeah, low volume, but let us see what you got. Got this area, we didn't retest this area, but yeah. For now, we are not really looking strong, except yeah, we're approaching some support, or not really support. We never tested it. It was strong resistance, and now you want to see flipping it. So yeah, that's the area you want to be seeing. Flip and lose, and you want to watch at 17. Even on the lower time frame. Really low volume. You can see like these wicks. We got wicks of 13%. But if you want to bid, probably here. And yeah, stop loss would be also really tight, like at 20 cents. Somewhere like below here. Or if we do like something like this, give me a sec. Like this would be you're gonna sell again. So not a bad place to bid with a tight invalidation, and your upside is also good. Like this was the first area I want to see, watch. What you got else? Yeah, like this area, and above that this should pump us again back to the 30 cents area based on the PA on this one. I don't know about the FA, but you said something about the Mercury platform coming, so it could be good bidding here. So cake. Damn, what a dump. So really, really strong level lost on the 4 hour. And the structure of consolidation after a big move is your way to de-risk, especially when hitting a really, really strong resistance area. So yeah, for now I think it has stopped, lost momentum. For any levels you want to see hold, got like some demand here. It won't go straight down. So even if we can't maybe get a bearish retest of this area, invalidation. So this is a short for me. 8.4, getting a bearish retest. Even if we get it, because currently it looks pretty weak. You can see on the lower time frame, yeah, it's big selling. People taking profit after a big move. Like how much that went up? Yeah, 100%. So now, yeah. So look at some demand levels. Around week. But for now, yeah, not looking good. Bearish retest is a short. Let's look at the daily time frame. Like this price action just says this is going to dump more. But we have to wait for the daily closes. So yeah. But like we get these kind of structures. So wait for daily close, look how it's going to close with any wicks, and also watch after big dumps. You want to see how the next day is going to develop. You want to see like closes above the previous day. Yeah, I think that's it for cake. Anything else? Atom. Like many else losing strong levels. I don't like it, to be honest. But these could be fake outs. So that's why I would be watching at daily closes. You don't want to see daily close below that. And even if you see, like, look at the tomorrow developing day and see how it reacts. Like, you want to see closes above the previous day open. But if compared to other altcoins, you got this move up here, so we could easily get this move down here, like the $20 area would be a nice spot buy, especially when you look at the daily. You can see this huge range being formed, like similar, really similar pattern to BTC back in, when was it, like on the daily time frame, same. And if you want to see these range highs to be tested, we want to see a flip of this area. Getting rejected pretty often with fake breakouts. So a flip of 42 and this should send it right to 44. Any other things? FTM, I think we had FTM, but I can get a quick view of it. Like I said, losing strong level and like this range low, 97 cents is a good area to go long. A really strong area. So we don't want to see lose it, and this is going to start a new downtrend. Like, same thing here. But for now it's holding, so why we want to talk about anything that's far in the future? Or maybe not, who knows? But as I said, 97 cents is a really strong area. I don't get the question. Risk reward ratio. What do you mean? Pump is really looking shit. This didn't even dump pump. Like, yeah, 80% still. Let's take a look. We are currently at some demand here, but also going straight through it. So I won't be buying this here anywhere. But if you're looking, not so strong levels on the higher time frames. But I think we should retest this here. If we lose, so that's like a 8%, but I wouldn't be shorting at all right now after these huge dumps here. Arrows shorting where our big resistance areas, like we got a huge supply here, for example, didn't even make a fake breakout, resisted, rejected really strong. So this was a strong sell or short. For now, you don't want to be looking really at shorts. No roasted. Liquidation soon. Yeah, bro. So let's see if this is going to hold. Otherwise, maybe some consolidation here at this area. And even if you want to look at bearish retests right now, like you got 131 probably. Like these swings, these wicks, but we already retested them. So for now, not really interested in comp at all. But yeah, so lose this and consolidate here somewhere. And everything below that and dump to 98. But who's selling comp? Like, okay, who isn't? BTC currently at 41. Let's see. Any other altcoin I missed? What's Sparta? I don't think they have Sparta here, or do they? That's a weird one. I don't know the coin, but seems like a shit coin. I don't like to trade or buy shit coins after like dumping to 98% there. Not really interested, so yeah, can't say much to this. But it doesn't even move, you know. I can't do TA on shit coins, you know. But we are ranging currently, I can say that. So if we lose this level, yeah, like it's either break above and pump, maybe get a quick pump and then dump again, or it's lose this low and create really, really new all-time lows. And like someone is buying it now and putting price 10% up on these, I don't know, really low volume. Link Link doesn't perform well while doing, yeah, look, while other coins performed pretty strong, Link didn't do much. You want to see kind of some support level, but also not the strongest one. Lose and continue the downtrend. Link isn't a strong coin currently, so I wouldn't bet on this. It performs while other coins do nothing. Yeah, that's for Link. Look at other altcoins in my opinion. Ape, strong support. Yeah, it needs to hold here. Otherwise, also not much data, but holding here should give us a retest of 11.5. Yeah, this is a good area. Let's see on the lower time frame. Why didn't I short here? I don't know. Damn. But for now, it needs to hold this area. This area needs to hold. Uh, Probably short if you get something like this. This is a nice short, probably, to only scalp short. Like as I said, not much data on this one. Viewers, you want to go over some charts?
Um,
Yeah.
does the community have some MTV? I don't know what MTV is.
Damn, bro, I can't hear you.
Hello, can you hear me?
No, your sounds really, really bad.
Let me fix it.
Ah, no.
How about now?
Yeah, perfect.
Alright. Someone's asking for MTV. Something.
You wanna go for it or?
I think I can go for it
Yeah.
for this time.
So they can see like different approaches.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, this is a cool coin again. Um, this is pretty much in the downtrend, guys. So the last level to hold here is, I think, around around this level. Yeah, if you guys wanna bet on it, like, get the safest entry you can and buy here at this level if you really want it, and hope for a pump. Coins like this on KuCoin are very liquid, and I'm not really into buying stuff like this. But if you really want to bet on it, just buy at supports and don't buy something anywhere here in the middle. This is probably the safest entry you can get. Or this is really good. Or yeah, it just reached that level. So I'm not seeing. Do you see any levels where we can buy maniac?
Mm, Probably like the one you marked. That's the low.
This one.
Wait, let me see. Yeah, like the lower one, because I think it's going to spread through this currently.
Yeah, yeah. This isn't gonna hold. I think,
Yeah,
and
same.
it's just gonna drop like really hard, just like any other KuCoin, shitcoin. I don't I don't know what multivac is. So someone's requesting FTT. FTT. Um, well, on the daily, hmm, this one. On the daily, we broke this high that did the bearish shift. So this is the high that we want to break, and we did it right here. Then, the level we should hold here is this level. This level right here for me is the level to hold. Um, treat this as a point of interest and don't long right away, depending on what BTC is doing. So when price goes here, you can look at the lower time frame to see how the market structure will form when it reaches this level. But right here is it just lost a strong level here. Then you can probably short this level when it comes back, because um, H4 H4 time frame just turned bearish. So when H4 time frame goes bearish, I'm expecting a daily pullback to a daily demand zone. So this is the POI. So short term, I'm if it goes back here, I would plan to short it down to this daily demand zone and look for longs down here, depending on um depending on the lower time frame structure. So that would be my plan for now. I don't think I don't think um, going into a position right now in the middle of this one, uh, it's not the best position you can be in. So just wait for retests. Uh, this one, this is a pivot, and you can probably just retest this one, then come back down. So what do you think, Maniac, bro?
Let me see. The thing is, like a lot of altcoins looking the same, so it really depends on BTC for now. But a strong level would be like this low you mark. Did you mark it?
This
Wait, let me
rectangle
see.
or this one?
Wait, I'm looking at my chart currently. Like a strong level would be like 39 is probably a long. 38, 39 on the daily is a strong area we have been holding. 39.5.
Around.
Yeah, it's like the rectangle you marked, this whole area.
Oh yeah,
So
this one.
yeah, you want to hold this exactly. So if you lose that, I'm looking first level I would be looking is probably like 35.
Yeah, it goes down like this.
Yeah, like currently everything is tanking, de-risking, especially with tomorrow's CPI data releasing.
Yeah. So,
So
Nikola Tesla is asking bear market confirmed.
uh,
I don't.
in my opinion, we have been in a bear market since a long time,
Since
since
November.
yeah, since November, or even before that, we got this huge range of consolidation since April, since the May crash.
This one.
So I don't like to I'm trading what's in front of me, bull or bear, trend or range. It's like for me, trending or ranging. I don't care what we got, but I just care about the percentage of move. But on the higher time frame, I think still we got 30K, our range low, which should hold and should retest somewhere in the near future, maybe next few months before getting thoughts about a new all-time high. Like this has been my thing. Like I still thought we're going to retest 52, didn't even get that. Shows how weak the market is. Yeah, but
Oh,
let
here's
us
market
see.
musician. Hey, market musician.
Hey, I just came to quickly say hi.
Hi.
She finally fell asleep. So, uh, oh, are you still? Yeah, you're still alive. Okay. Hey, sorry again, huh? My daughter was really not feeling well, so I had to take care of her. How's everything going?
Looks good. Like we went over a lot of charts.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can
Hope
you hear me
everything is fine
properly?
on
This
the end. Yeah, perfect.
okay. Hey, Beras.
Hey, what's up?
What's up, man? Um. So, is there anything I can still add?
If you want to, why not?
No, I mean, like, is there anything you haven't covered yet that you still wanted to cover?
I don't think yet. I don't see any new questions currently. We went like a lot of chart requests. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
there are no
mean,
new chart requests.
Okay. Okay, great. Okay.
BTC still tanking.
Yeah, it's still
Yeah.
tanking.
Yeah, I
I'm
saw
glad I
that.
got out of my long.
Stock market also opened
Yeah.
with like
39.6 is probably, I think, the long area right now.
beer. Someone is asking about XRP.
Oh, XRP. I think Market Musician can take this one.
XRP.
Yeah.
You want me to chart that? Okay.
All right. Share your screen. I'll show it in the stream.
Give me a sec. Actually, I haven't charted that coin in forever. I haven't looked at it since they removed it from a bunch of exchanges. Give me a sec. I'm gonna chart. I'm gonna share my screen. Okay. How am I gonna do this? Okay. Let's do this. I'm sharing. You guys see me?
Yeah, let me
You
share.
see this?
Yeah, we can see it.
Julio. I mean, this is how I would chart this thing. Apologies, by the way. My voice is still like pretty rough and stuff. So I'm gonna keep my, because I have a sore throat. So I'm gonna keep my voice pretty low. I mean, this looks decent. To be honest, the whole market is just dumping recently. So um. Hmm. I'm gonna turn this logarithmic just to let you know. But to be honest, what do you guys think about XRP? I really have, this chart is, there's a lot of wicks here that are, I mean, I can tell that it's just a lot less liquid than it used to be. One
Yeah.
second. Oh, great. Give me a sec. So, how I would chart this is, well, I like using EMAs, and it's below all of the EMAs that I look into. And this is the weekly chart, right away. But the EMAs are daily. So for me, this is like bearish. I mean, I would look to be honest, here in this blue area, like you could go for like a long, but I would honestly wait until Bitcoin does its thing, before entering in any, like especially on XRP, I think. And then like I would probably look for like shorts again. I mean, you know, personally speaking, I usually prefer shorts when price is below these three moving averages, and in this case it is. So I mean, I would look to kind of short any significant or any like bounce upwards, because I think it does have a lot of sell pressure. And this, to be honest, this kind of looks like, let me go back into the daily. This kind of looks like just a consolidation, you know. I mean, I could see it. I know it's done this kind of. I don't know, like, something like this. Maybe you get this, but maybe you also get, okay, obviously not that. 1 second. That was my finger slipped. By the way, can you guys still hear me?
Yeah, they can hear.
Okay, awesome. Um, obviously you won't get it, but like I would look to, like, a safe long for me would be like around here, around this area, around like in starting from the 60 cent area. Right now it's like, I don't know. What do you think? I mean, I'm not even gonna go on to low time frames for this coin unless someone specifically wants a lower time frame analysis. Like if you look at this on lower time frames, I mean, you can draw yourself a line. Anything, it might be good for scalps to get in on something like this, like a little trend line bounce or whatever. But I don't think there's any sustainable long that you can take at the moment with any coin, because usually when you have these kind of moves, there's usually always like a bit of a shuffle first, like an accumulation phase, and then that's where I usually would look for longs in something like this. After you have your classic, this is downtrend. This is similar to this what's happening right now. So for XRP, you can have this kind of move, and then eventually you'll have something like this perhaps, and then you'll have like this kind of consolidation slash whatever. And then from there, this is usually where I would personally look for longs in there, right? Once you see that there's, okay, something's building up here, and then you can, you might have a move like here, for example, you have this dump and then just consolidation, and then this is kind of, you could look for long somewhere here. I mean, depending on whether you want to long the break of a trend line, or uh, whatever is your strategy. But for XRP, I mean, those are kind of my thoughts. Yeah. Anything else you want to add? Do you want to talk about, I mean, do you want to talk about anything? I could go into VPVR as well. I like using that to find like where the volume's at. This is perps, by the way, so it's slightly different. If I were to go on, what exchanges still have spot XRP?
Binance.
Binance, obviously. Binance. So it's slightly different, the volume profile. I mean, look, see right now, there's not a lot of volume here. If you look at the full, this is pretty much a gap, and then you see that it only starts again around the 60K area. So I mean, this is, as I said before, this you could go for like a scalp around these areas maybe, but definitely, in my opinion, it's not a sustainable long. So that would be it from my kind of analysis. Yeah, pretty much. Any other thoughts?
Yeah, I have the same analysis as you. I think
Yeah,
Yeah, I think it highly depends on Bitcoin right now, as Maniac said. Like, it's at support right now. So, if Bitcoin bounces here, we can expect it to bounce as well.
yeah, exactly. I mean, like this area does look for XRP. If Bitcoin does hold, this will probably be a good area. But like, I don't expect it to, like, I don't expect it to go something like this. I would expect, if there is a reaction, to at least have a few. Oh, sorry about that. You know, even if you get a strong reaction here and Bitcoin recovers, I would expect at least one or two, you know, little shuffles here where you can see that, okay, you know, this might be worthy along. If you're interested in, like, I don't know, you know, everyone has their own strategies, but if you're into like trend lines, for example, you know, I would only look to long once this thing breaks here, for example, you know, and you could have like a bounce, you know, retest of this, and then maybe here you could look for a long once it breaks, which would be safer than just, you know, buying right now, because you really don't know with what's going on. It's always better, in my opinion, to buy into like strengths and perhaps not get the best entry, but get a safer entry that still gives you the same amount of like risk reward, versus trying to just catch the bottom, because I've done that many times as well, and it's not as effective as like going for like, you know, a just waiting until there's some kind of consolidation in play, or waiting for some kind of trend line to break, or you know, having a certain what's it called? What do you call it when certain things line up? Like
Confluence.
yeah. Perfect. Thank you. A confluence of several things. Like, for example, if you look, for example, at this area here, I mean, on the daily, you can actually. Where is this area now? Is that this? I'm not sure. Yeah, look, for example, here, you know, on the daily, on this last, you know, this downtrend, for example, you know, depending on what your strategy is, but like I would not try to long while it's doing this, or here. I would only long, for example, once several things have, like, you know, shown me strength. So, for example, this is the RSI. So you can, you know, if you trade with trend lines, that's cool. You can wait until you have at least two confirmations, or this is a divergence here, you know, here. I mean, not really, but could work. Anyways, that's kind of my update for XRP. So I hope that helps to whoever asked. I stopped trading XRP around here. No, it wasn't 2021, but that's obviously has nothing to do with you guys or whatever. It's just my personal. Once it lost some of its hype, I kind of stepped out of it. Anyways, is there any more requests or any more questions? That's Luna.
Let me check.
Someone is asking about AMPL.
Does one of you wanna take that? Because I don't even know what it is. Oh, no, Ample.
I don't.
Oh yeah, I can
Yeah.
do that. I can do that
Okay.
one.
Go
I
for
trade
it.
that one a lot, actually. This is actually one of my favorite coins to trade. Not many people know about it, or like how it works. Basically, there's like so I traded on perpetuals. I have never actually traded Apple Fourth on spot, mainly because it is supply. The supply is flexible, meaning that if you there, it works with something called rebasing, and I think, wait 1 second, where's the $1 mark? Like with Ample, if you want to chart this thing, you have to know where. Actually, I created something for it. 1 second. Do you see my screen, by the way?
Yeah.
Okay, I created a few scripts for this. Okay, this is the rebase rate, and okay, so if it's in this gray area price, there's no effect on supply. But as soon as it steps out of here, green or red, if it goes higher, then this green line, you have a supply is reduced. So if you buy 100 ample, you're starting from here I think it's every 12 hours, or there's a rebase. I'm not exactly sure. I kind of forgot because I don't trade it in spot, but every 12 hours, I think, or every day, every 24 hours, there's a rebase, meaning that your supply gets reduced. So after, I don't know, if you buy 100 Apple, after a few days, you might only have 80 or 70 because your supply is. So anyways, to chart this thing, I mean, to trade this makes a lot of sense on, for example, FTX, where you're trading the perpetual, which only affects price. So there's no actual effect on supply. So in that sense, price always returns to one at some point. So it's really nice to kind of short this thing when it hits like, I don't know, 150 plus, and obviously not short it just for fun, but to wait until there's some kind of weakness that shows up and just ride it down to $1. Or, for example, what I do is I kind of DCA into Apple once it hits like 70, 80 cents. And you have to be careful because there's like there's a lot of, what's it called, the fees that you pay. Funding, you pay quite a lot of funding for this per hour. So I mean, it pays to long this when you're sure that there's like some strength showing in the market where there's a bounce, because you can. I've actually, this has been one of the most successful pairs that I've traded on perpetuals. I actually think I've only ever gotten stopped out once. How I would trade this right now is I wouldn't trade this right now. I wouldn't. Definitely not around $1. I would only trade this on perpetuals. I would only trade this like below 85 probably. So I would always wait. Yeah, I hope that gives some kind of explanation. This is a really cool pair. If you spend a few days looking into how it works and kind of learning how this chart moves, because it really always heads back to the $1 mark at some point. And if you can if you know this pair very well, it's very easy to trade it successfully, I'd say. The only difficulty is that it doesn't have a lot of liquidity, so you can actually trade this with a big position size. Like I once accidentally my position size was too big, and actually moved the chart by like 2% or something, which is not fun because like I was at yeah. Anyways, um, yeah. So, is there anything else?
Wait, let me check.
But Apple's fun. Have you guys ever traded this one?
Nah,
No, I
No.
haven't.
never.
You have FTX?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's actually quite fun. It's like I always set myself an alert when it goes to like 80 or whatever. Cuz like just like in terms of historical probabilities, usually when it's at that area,
Yeah.
it reverses. And when it does, you're like, from $80 to 1, you're always like a 30%, which is pretty dope. Anyways,
Is there anything? Um, I think
So I don't see anything new.
yeah. There's no new requests for charts.
have you done Luna yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, Luna is done.
I got stopped out on Luna twice in a row in the last few days.
Has
We
been
And
dumping a lot.
yeah, honestly, this was my best trades last month were all Luna, and I think I got overconfident over the last week, and that's what happened.
yeah, it's okay, bro.
Yeah, I don't. It's okay. I know.
Yeah, maybe next stream like we can discuss about risk management for the people who are watching.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
I mean, even I never risk more than 1% anyway, so it's not a big deal ever. Just
Yeah.
yeah. I think some people can copy the charts we post, so it's better if we teach proper risk management. Although I wrote a PDF about it and how to use a tool that I've been using to avoid getting liquidated, but it's different when we stream about it. So maybe next stream we can talk about it.
yeah, that would be great.
I think
Absolutely.
like especially like position sizing is really important. So that we need nice.
Yeah, bro, we can discuss it about next
Yeah.
stream, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Should we? Is that it?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
There's no more new questions and no more new chart requests. So
Well,
do we end the stream right here?
Yeah, I think so.
I guess so. Sorry again for not being there earlier, but like I really couldn't, and well, next time my kid won't be sick. So hopefully, you know.
Yeah, bro, it's
Um,
alright. Don't worry about it.
yeah.
Okay, so this has been the second stream for Blood Gang. Everyone, we're sorry for the delay because we had some technical difficulties, but we'll prepare. Next stream we'll prepare much better than this one. And thank you for watching. A replay can be played um, later when when YouTube finishes uploading it. So yeah, thank you. This is Beerus, and see you next week. Would you like to say a few words, guys?
Yeah, it's been good. So next time we're gonna go over a few topics, mainly like risk management. I'm gonna get some things done there. And yeah, that's it for today. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, guys,
Thanks.
thanks.
Guys.
I'm gonna end the
All
stream
right.
right here.
Okay.
Bye.
All right,
Take care. See you next week. Bye.
see you next.